Yeah, it's funny, you know, like you try and do favors for people, right? You start making plans, and sometimes those plans, God, they take sometimes if you're trying to make plans, sometimes they'll take years just to get all the pieces of the puzzle in order to make it work, make it happen. And then all of a sudden, you realize that some of the people you're working with ain't for you. And so they might come over for a visit and you go see them doing their work, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, why are you hating on me? Why are you throwing hate on me? And I'm just like one person hanging out at this feast, and there's like hundreds of people sitting here, and you're sitting there having a toast, right? You're raising your glass up, you're having a toast, and you're mocking me. You're throwing hate at me, like subliminally in your little toast. And it's like, wait a minute, this is not the way things were supposed to be. You come all the way over here. I pay to come see you and sit at your table, right? To go have a meal and watch the show, watch you have your toast and whatnot, and then you're throwing passive aggressive stuff at me in the toast. I'm like, wait. Who said you were supposed to come here and enjoy your banquet when I'm the one who owns the fucking building? Doesn't make any sense, man. It doesn't make any sense. Why do you do, it's like when you do a favor for someone, you're like, all right, I got this. Oh, wow, look at this. Look at this shit. This is fucking amazing. That is a hawk that's got a rabbit that just landed right next to me. See, this is the thing that God does. This is what God does for me. Check that out. Ooh, she's gorgeous. Check out that hawk. It's not a red tail. I don't know what type of hawk that is. Hey, buddy. You got looks like a rabbit, right? You got yourself a rabbit. This is what God does. I mean, I'm in the middle of LA, right? This is like the airport's right here. There's the airport, right? A hawk lands right next to me. See, this is what people don't recognize. When this kind of thing happens, you know, this is what God does for me all the time. You'll look at my channel. I got butterflies landing on me, all kinds of stuff. You know, so I'm going to continue videoing this beautiful creature because God does this for me all the time. And God, I could probably just go about up to it and tickle it if I wanted to. That's what I did miss these hawks. I missed a red-tailed hawk's Cali too, right? This is not a red-tailed hawk. There's no red in it, so I honestly don't know what type of hawk this is because I don't regularly see this hawk from where I'm at in SoCali. So I've always seen the red-tailed hawks in like turkey vultures. But yeah, you know, when you're setting up a banquet for someone to come in and you're the one that owns the building, I don't know what they're thinking where they put a toast out and they throw hate at you. It makes no sense because it's like you're doing them a favor. You're like getting the room all ready for them. You're preparing the opportunities for them to have the toast and for people to come in and enjoy the meal and enjoy the ceremony, the show, the speech and all that. And then it's almost like they want to go and step up and try and take the whole building from you at that point. They're like, oh no, this is my building now. Thanks for the room. I'll take the whole building. And it's like, wait a minute. You are thirsty. You are a thirsty person. You want to take much more than what is given to you. And you know, that's the thing, is that sometimes it's better to give than to receive. But when you're trying to give to someone and it's never enough, you're like, here, have a little bit of this. This ought to help you out, right? Here, you know, Cold Fusion's coming out in 2032. Here, have that because your country runs off that. You know, like you look at stuff on a bigger scale like that. You know, people that need it, you want to give those gifts out to those people. But then when they think you're a sucker because you're so giving, they just continue to take because they think they can do it indefinitely until you're basically an empty husk. Those are the kind of people you don't want in your lives, and you got to shut the door on them. You got to be like, nah, I can't have that. I can't have that. You know, that's not righteous. That's not something good. That's not the world that I want to live in. To have someone that thinks they can take and take and take and take until there's nothing left. You know, those are the kind of people that are like Brazilian army ants, right? Where they just leave an empty forest. God, she's a beaut. She's just hanging out right now. I'm waiting for her to fly off, but she's just chilling. She doesn't know what to do. I'm gonna stop this video and just this was just a little thought that I had. One of my little thoughts is thinking about, and you know, I'm gonna just videotape the hawk.